back to another episode of Craft Truck Tech Bites. Here with Tyler from True, man with the plan. I don't know if we've mentioned it. Probably mentioned it in previous episodes before, but this is the chillest place in Toronto. So if you're ever in Toronto and you just want to hang out,
chat audio.
Chat audio. Don't worry about buying anything. They really don't need to make money here. No, but they rent, they buy, anyway. Sound devices, as we mentioned, we talked about the Mix Pre-D in another episode, but we're talking about here this is the new 664. We're turning it.
Yes.
Now we're making it actually right side up here. I'm an audio professional. Here, there we go.
This is
the 664 right there.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, let's talk about what this is and what it does.
So 664 is the newest release from Sound Devices.
Right.
What's most impressive about it is that typically a mixer and a recorder have always been a separate device. What Sound Devices did with the 664 is they combined the two worlds very nicely together.
Right.
It has 6 XLR inputs.
Huge.
The 6 faders. It records 10 tracks of audio, so you can actually do with the extra 4 tracks, you do like a left and right stereo mix maybe, so that I can output that to camera. But
Can you assign tracks 1, 3, and 5 to left and 2, 4, and 6 to right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you assign them in any?
No.
Okay.
You know what? And I applaud
No.
I applaud them in certain ways because it made it's very simple. They don't try and pull any tricks on you. The menu is about 10 items long, kind of thing.
Okay. So if you're doing a scene with let's say you actually had 6 actors, and your axis was, this way, and, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you could actually choose to put these 2 guys, balancing middle, favoring.
Exactly.
And so you would get 6 independent tracks, meaning you could remix it in your mixing room however you wanted.
Yes.
And by the same token, if you wanted to use a stereo out, the editor has a nice selection of a scratch track that pretty much fits the shot selection as they are.
Exactly. Yeah.
And fits in. That's really nice. Now, what about the other 2 tracks?
The other 2 tracks you can assign. So let's say I have a boom operator.
Yeah.
And
boom operator.
The boom operator. The boom operator only wants to hear their boom.
Yeah.
So I can output from this directly to the boom operator and just give the boom operator its own track. Or let's say the director wants.
But wouldn't that be one of the 6 inputs?
You can do it that way, and then there's a direct output on here, so I can direct output the one,
see.
or I can create, a mix down of, let's say,
the
boom and
track 3.
Yeah,
because that's what Denzel's on.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Now, but last question is, if I want to if I want to use all 6 tracks recording, but I want to run another 4 tracks to record on the other 4, can I do that?
They make a CL6. Which is an add-on fader pack that we don't have here currently, but that gives you the additional 6. The direct outputs here underneath the XLRs turn into an additional 6 inputs. Line inputs only, but all of a sudden now you have 12. You also get 14 or 16 tracks at that point, though.
Really? Oh, because of the lines.
You got it. Yeah, so you just get, and the software just automatically updates. There is a way to get an extra 2 channels in. There's a Link IO port if you want to just get 2 more channels kind of thing. You can do that. But if you
need to get more than 6 channels, chances are you're shooting a reality show, at which point your needs change.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
It records to both CF and SD card on the battery door here.
Sure. Let's just turn it up. Oh, CF and SD card, so you got a backup?
So you got a backup,
right.
Yeah. And you can actually make the backup whatever you like. So you can record to the CF card, you can record your mix down, and you can give it to Post, and here's my dailies. And then on the SD, you can say, these are my files, I'm going to keep them as a backup. And then when Post calls you and says,
where's
hey, man,
your 6 tracks?
Yeah, something screwed up here. Don't worry, I got it,
We're cool.
Yeah.
Did you used to be in production?
No.
Because that was a pretty good impression.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I just figured everybody's always angry.
Except you.
Right.
That's why you come to True. So one more question about this. So, let's just say we're comparing, because the obvious question is, well, how much does this sell for, the 664?
This is $45.95.
$45. So the obvious question is, let's say you took a 552, which is 4,000?
It's
$3,500?
$3,000.
$3,000. Okay. And then you paired it up with you're losing 1 track, but let's just forget that for a second, and let's forget the fact that the 552 does a stereo recording itself. let's just say you paired that up with a Tascam recorder.
DR680.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, some kind of digital
Six-track
recorder.
Yeah.
6-track recorder. Quality of recording between that and what's built into here.
The A to D converters in this will be much nicer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. That would come into play. The other bonus in here is that this has full function time code. So it will generate and read time code, whereas the 552 will only read time code.
This jams time code.
Yes, you got it. Creates, it reads.
Just to be clear, I want to be clear. We've been involved in lots of types of productions in our production company. I've never, ever, ever, ever understood what the fuck time code actually does or is or who needs it. Usually my experience is that the editor goes, well, this isn't, so, and then you get into the online and, we got to do this and we got to use Slingshot and so, the whole thing's fucked. Why did your editor do the finger pointing? Somehow they sort it out and things are in sync. But for whatever reason, time code is actually
Very
necessary.
important. If you want to talk time code, we can talk to you about
we can talk time code. Anyway. I'm just too busy going, move that camera over there. Anyway.
That's a bonus, like over something like an H4n or something like that, is that the H4n doesn't do time code. So if
and neither does a Tascam DR680.
Neither does a Tascam DR680. But the 664, all of a sudden,
does time code.
You can, like, that time code is like both devices are wearing the same watch.
So is it fair to say that this actually replaces what used to be $20,000, $30,000 worth of equipment from about 5, 6, 7 years ago?
Boiled down to its simplest terms, I would say that yes, one could argue that point.
Okay, but the point is that as so if you're shooting an indie feature or even a well-structured small drama television show, you could use just this.
Absolutely.
Okay. At what point would you need to go to more? If you were doing reality television, you needed 20 mics.
Yeah, I mean, at that point you start just adding, you need more tracks, you need more wireless, you need more mics, you need more stuff, yeah.
But one could also just get another one of these.
This is, yeah, you got it, yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much a very good all-in-one product.
Absolutely, yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
664 Sound Devices. Tyler, TrewAudio. I don't know why I'm being so morose. Crafttruck Tech Bites. Thanks, Tyler. Awesome.